So tell me about Jose Aldo and Holloway, their fight on Saturday. I know you said that the card isn't great, but that fight's decent.
That's a good fight. That's going to be a very firework-filled fight. I mean, Aldo's coming off the win off Frankie Edgar to take his belt back, I think, in December. Holloway's won like 9 fights in a row. The guy's just been a beast, just ripping through people. I think it's going to be fireworks. And then you have Belfort fighting down against Nate Marquardt. Might be a good fight as well. So some good fights there in Brazil.
So, let me ask you this question. Joe Rogan is on record as saying Jose Aldo's career will be tarnished forever because of the 13-second KO by Conor McGregor. Do you agree with that?
I think that's going to be a lot of what people remember if he never gets to fight McGregor and get redemption for that, because there's a lot of trash talk between those guys. It took about 2 years to get that fight going, and then it ended before you could even blink your eyes. So unless he gets the revenge, it might be the last thing people remember about him.
But can he be one of the greatest fighters of all time? Like, for most of his career, the guy never lost. He was a badass. He always came through. He had, more title defenses than anyone ever. And then you lose one fight, and you're forever judged by that one night, that one bad night, and nobody gives you credit for everything else you've accomplished. Basically, that's what's happened to the guy.
It could be because, sometimes that just starts the rapid decline from there. I mean, Anderson Silva, ever since he got knocked out by Weidman, his career's been different. You had Fedor, ever since he got tapped out by Verdum, it just went downhill from there. So these guys that are great and are legends and are the best, ever, sometimes they stay on too long, and after that one big punch, that one big, fight that they lose, everything changes.
So do you think he's got anything left?
I think he's got something left, but this is going to be a big fight for him to prove that he does.
But he could never beat McGregor if he got another chance.
I think he could if he gets another chance. Just, I don't know if that's ever going to happen.
And do you think that Dana White's crazy to be getting into this back and forth with De La Hoya?
No, I think he's right that De La Hoya is just trash talking because it's not his guy and because it might interfere with his fight. If it was Canelo up for that fight, he'd be all for it.
We have everything for you, including people arguing and people fist fighting and kicking each other in the face.